And it was Australia Day weekend, but you know, Mick, you haven't really seen Australia till you've seen it through the eyes of Jessica Fletcher on Murder, She Wrote.
Is that right?
Now, I don't know how many people were watching Channel 10 on Saturday night, but those who were treated to a very special Murder, She Wrote Down Under. Although I'd be damn surprised if anyone involved could even show you where Australia is on the map. The whole show was set in the outback town of Kookaburra Downs. Well, that's not how the American cast members referred to it.
So if for any reason Kookaburra Downs doesn't acquire the McGill Valley and give us the contract to start mining...
Yes, Kookaburra Downs, that's where it was set, but if you squinted at most of the Kookaburra Downs signs long enough, I'm sure you'd be able to see the name Hazard County written underneath. Yes, the whole thing was clearly shot on a Hollywood backlot, which looked like... Well, if you can imagine that town from a fistful of dollars with just a couple of slabs of Fosters every few metres. That's right, I lost count of the shots of Fosters tinnies and the number of cowboys, Outback Ockers, who kept coming out with lines like...
Bring us a nice frosty Fosters, would you, love?
Pristine new shots of the Hollywood backlot were intercut with grainy stock footage of kangaroos and kookaburras, setting the scene for lovable sleuth Jessica Fletcher's arrival at the saloon. Sorry, the pub. This arrival, by the way, was announced by a typical true blue Aussie kiddie.
Roo, she's here. I'll bet this is her.
Who?
A lady that just got off the Brisbane bus. She's coming this way, and she'll be right in. There she is.
Excuse me, Mr. Fagan, can I have some more? That's right, I forgot to mention Kookaburra Downs appeared to be entirely populated by Cockneys. Here's just a few sample lines from some of the fair dinkum locals.
Melba Drummond, me son Roo.
Are you here for Eamon McGill Day?
He made me come to this godforsaken dump to collect my money. Now, where is it?
It was only trying to get back the money the governor swindled from the town. All right, so I was there. I waited, but I didn't even see him.
That money was to put you through college.
Face it, Mum. It's your dream, not mine.
I'm a registered bookmaker from Brisbane.
That'd be Brisbane, South London, I'm guessing. I spent the whole episode waiting for Bob Hoskins to arrive and lead the entire cast through with a little bit of blooming luck. But not all the locals were doing the Lambeth Walk. There were a couple of token actual Aussies like Sophie Formica, who we met at the local boozer, casually putting a bandage on a kangaroo's paw, as you do. And she's been given such great exchanges as...
You got the healing touch, Linda. That's what counts.
I wish it was that easy. You know, I can just see myself in 20 years still serving cold ones at the Kookaburra Arms.
Yes, I think she might be too. But the highlight of the show was undoubtedly Jessica's introduction to Aboriginal culture, which consisted of shots of her, clearly filmed wherever it is they used to do Little House on the Prairie, intercut with ancient footage of cave paintings from some National Geographic doco, and accompanied by the following insightful dialogue.
The Aborigines believe the spirit ancestors created the present world.
During dream time.
The elders used to meet here for corroborees. Now, they get us a few kids out here for a barbie once in a while. That's about it.
Shame. A culture that lasted for 40,000 years has almost disappeared in 200.
Yes, probably due to TV shows like Murder, She Wrote, I'm guessing. Better wind this up, I've got a corroboree to go to. Or possibly a Barbie in the middle of the desert with some kids.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, after an authentic Dukes of Hazzard car chase set to didgeridoo music, everything's been sorted out and the show ended with Jessica being invited to Sophie Formica's wedding.
If I'm in Australia, I'd love to be there.
Yeah? Well, we'll have to make sure that she comes back then, won't we?
Yes, unfortunately that statement kind of assumes she's been here once before. But anyway, drop by any time you want, Jessica, you dinky die Sheila.